Hi, everybody. Welcome to another exciting and fun-filled episode of NCT Show and Tell. Today we've got Maddie Moe, Bob, Kevin, and I'm Krissy, and we are going to be showing you things from our teen years, something weird that we've held on to from our teen years. We will start with you, Maddie Moe.
Sweet. So it's not uncommon that I am mistaken as a teen. I get that quite often. So I find that this is a very appropriate video. Um, so when I was in high school, there was always a senior awards night. There was always an awards for everyone, freshman, sophomore, junior, for academics and athletics and things like that. But the senior awards night was more of a formal event, and there was more awards in general, and it was kind of more of a send off thing. And I was sitting with my friend during the awards, and we were just kind of like having fun, like there was a portion where they would say, if you were admitted to XYZ college, please stand up. And we were joking around and we stood up for a college that neither of us even applied for. And so we were just kind of having fun and like enjoying the night. And there was this one girl who was getting a ton of awards, and it finally came to the end of the night. And it was most outstanding male and female graduate. And so me and my friend are joking around, and we're, that girl, she's already won a bunch of awards. She's going to get the female, award. It's fine, whatever. And we're just kind of laughing about it. And we're waiting for them to announce it. And they announced the male winner, and he's not even there. So it's kind of like,
He's outstanding because he's out.
yeah, but it was a
in the
little
parking lot.
it was a little anticlimactic. And then they announced the most outstanding female graduate, and it was me. And I was so shocked. And it was like one of those moments in the movies that you see where like all of your peers start like chanting your name on the football field, and I was like, oh my god. So I have that award. It's probably going to reflect in the computer a little bit.
Aww.
Trying to hold it so it doesn't. So that was kind of a crazy turn of events, and totally unexpected, and just a wild time. And I was, and still am, so thankful that I was given that. Yeah.
I love it. Both my parents graduated from PV High.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yay, you are most outstanding indeed. Kevin, what do you have?
Okay, so my thing is some backstory to it first. So when I was in high school, my grandmother passed away, and so we had all had to go to her house in California to clean out her stuff and kind of sort out what we all wanted. And so we found all these papers that my grandfather had when he was alive, and he died before I was born, so I never knew him. And so we found all this stuff that he had, and one of it was like this pile of old newspapers that he bought. So he called the LA Times and asked them to send him like old newspapers from like the 20s. And so I went through them all, and I was so intrigued by them because they were just like these artifacts from the past that you don't see every day. So like there's this one from 1940 from when Roosevelt was elected. And then like there's this one from when the other Roosevelt was elected in 1904. And so I kind of like grabbed all these papers and took them home because I was so intrigued by them, and I felt like this weird spiritual connection with my grandfather because I've always loved history and I never knew him. So to know like we both kind of had this appreciation for history was really special to find out. And I think it's kind of part of the reason why I ended up pursuing a career in journalism was because of this foundation and, reading old newspapers and finding all this old stuff. I was young.
Also, I am very highly suspicious at this point that you are a time traveler of some kind because you showed us two things that were both from like the 20s and so
That's why I'm always in my closet, because if I go outside, you're gonna see my old-fashioned house and be like, what's going on here?
Wells situation. I love it. Bob, what did you bring for us?
Well, when I was in high school, maybe 15 or 16, I had my first communion, okay?
Mhm.
And my father's side of the family was Jewish. So that was interesting. But my father, to celebrate my becoming a man, like 3 years late, because that's at 13 if you're Jewish,
Yeah.
gave me his pocket watch.
Oh.
And I still have it. And you can see that it's still working. It's got the right time. And this way.
Yep.
There's initials on the back, but they're not my father's. So I have no idea where it originally came from. But I used to wear it all the time. When I was in high school, three-piece suits were in vogue, and I would wear it in my vest, attach it to the pocket, and it would drape down like you see in those things.
I love it.
It's cool, and it fits in the watch pocket of Levi's. So every once in a while, I'll wear it if I know that I'm going to be doing something that's not where I'm going to get run into or banged up and fall down and have it crash and break. But yeah, it still works. And I keep thinking about giving it to my grandson, but he hasn't shown any interest in it whatsoever. So we'll see.
Awesome. Well, you guys all have this like meaningful stuff, and I just grabbed something dumb. This is my copy of The Catcher in the Rye, which I carried around when I was a teenager and like decorated. I don't know, because that's just like the weird kind of kid that I was like, oh, I'm so into J.D. Salinger, like it's so meaningful and like and it's like it's really worn and like water damaged. And then also on the inside, there's a check that I got for doing jury duty.
Should have cashed that, shouldn't you?
I guess so. It's for $48. And it's from 1999.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Does it have an expiration date on
it? Probably. So that would have been the year that I graduated high school as well. So I'm like in high school, reading my Salinger, going to jury duty and doing my civic duty. So yay. Yay the 90s. Okay, now here's our scavenger hunt portion of this episode. There are going to be 3 things that you have to find. Okay?
Okay.
An eraser, something green, and salt.
All right, Bob, what did you find?
Okay, so for green, I have this green ballpoint pen.
Awesome Grandpa.
It says Awesome Grandpa on it, yes, and you can see that it's not small.
Yeah.
And then I have this this eraser, which is from Adobe.
Nice.
It was a giveaway. And I have
salt.
My bottle of salt.
Excellent. Well done. Maddie Moe.
The bottle of salt looks like it came from a pirate ship.
It does.
Well, today's Talk Like a Pirate Day, so.
A pirate ship with a label maker. Maddie Moe, what'd you find?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yay.
I got this little pink eraser. It's unfortunately not very exciting. I got some pink Himalayan salt and a little. Yeah, that's the good stuff, man.
Yes.
And then for green, I have this fake plant that I bought to put on my desk because I felt as though my desk was very boring.
Yeah.
And I don't have to actually remember to care for it either, which is a plus.
What did you find, Kevin?
Well, I have this little teeny tiny eraser on a mechanical pencil. and then this big box of Morton salt.
Wow,
Heavy
that's
duty.
like you were expecting demons to show up. Time traveler.
Vampire. And then my green thing is this journal that I kept for like 5 years and actually filled most of it all up with all my deepest, darkest secrets about being a vampire.
Or a Highlander. You might be like a Highlander type. Okay. All right.
Are you gonna read us something out of your book? Pick a page at random and read a sentence.
You can't read his deepest, darkest secret.
You can read one sentence out of context. I am a vampire.
Oh, this is this is awful. I hate this.
Never mind.
There's a
We don't want to
podcast
embarrass
called
you.
Mortified, and it's people
Yes.
reading their old journals. Like they get up in front of an audience and read their old journals, and it's glorious.
Oh wow.
You saw my salt already, my Himalayan pink sea salt, which I keep on my desk. I also have this
With the
little
pepper.
on my desk, because I need to season things at my desk. And then I have more anthropomorphized food. Well, I guess this is just like little food. It is not given human-like characteristics, which means that I don't like it as much as I did. But it is, in fact, an eraser that you can take apart in case you just want to erase something with the lettuce or the patty.
I love that.
Yeah. All right. So this has been our show and tell scavenger hunt, episode 2.
Like our video, leave us a comment. What sort of immortal creature do you think Kevin is? And subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next episode. So this is another green eraser.